So let's back out of this. Let's back out of this. And we are back on my local machine on my Mac. So how are we going to do what apt did? Because a lot happened there. We had a progress bar at the bottom. The progress bar went the whole length of the terminal. We know we can get the length of the terminal with columns. Let's worry about that later. We need to get to the bottom of the terminal so we can update the progress bar and then jump back to wherever we were to start outputting data again. Because remember, we could have data outputting towards the top of the terminal. We could have data outputting right towards the bottom of the terminal, but not quite the bottom because the bottom's going to be reserved for the scroll bar. So we're going to need to be able to save the cursor's position. We're going to be able to bump or jump to random areas of the terminal. We're going to need to be able to clear parts of the terminal. We're going to need ANSI escape codes to do this. So if you've never seen these before, they're a little bit gnarly. You can use the tput command. We're not going to use this for the script, but we can use this just to illustrate the concept here. We could tput setaf1, and this echoes color. So color is a form of ANSI escape sequence. There are also ANSI escape sequences to clear the screen. Because clear, all it did was send something to my terminal. It sent this data to my terminal, and my terminal was able to read that data and do something about it. There's a lot of stuff going on here. We have 3J, we have H, we have 2J. Long story short, this just made it clear the screen. But we can do this with tput setaf1. If we pipe this to xxd, we can see that it passed 1B, which is the escape sequence, open square bracket 31M. We can do this ourselves. We can printf and hex 1B, that was the one escape sequence there, open square bracket 31M, and then we can say, hello world. Let's put a new line here, and there we go. We can mimic that, and we can get ANSI escape sequences in Bash without having to use any external commands. So we're going to use this. If you notice 1B is the escape sequence, that's in hex. We can just change this to E. In Bash, this will be recognized as the escape sequence, so we're going to use this going forward. And real quick, if you are following along at home, things are about to get a little bit gnarly here, and if you get yourself into trouble, if you've ever like exited out of a command and somehow your terminal's all messed up and you can't see what's going on, maybe you're like hitting keys and nothing's showing up. Let's do a STTY minus echo. Yeah, I'm typing on the keyboard, nothing's showing up. I can run commands, but you can't see them show up. That's not great. I'm not gonna remember how to fix that. Type in reset, reset, and it will reset the whole terminal. You couldn't see that because I turned off that. That's what I'm typing in, reset. It won't reset your computer, it'll reset your terminal. If you're scared of that, tput reset will also do something similar. So if you get yourself into a weird situation, Control-C a bunch, reset, hit enter, and if all else fails, close your terminal and open a new one. So yeah, disclaimer over, let's jump into it.